Welcome and hello, my beautiful Cancers. Brenda Tarot here with your general forecast, general tarot and oracle card forecast. These are guides and spirit led as well. So there will be times when you will hear me speak that spirit is sending you this message, both intuitively as well as in the cards. So let's see what we have here for this week of August the 1st to the 7th, 2022. Starting off with your first energy card, you have been given time for a nap. So what's happening here, my beautiful Cancers? I think it's time for you to put your head down, rest, rejuvenate, and find some renewal here. You need to go into sort of a pause, step back from a situation that could be overwhelming and overpowering and stressing you out. Take a non-action approach. Allow yourself to rest. This is a time to step away and rest. Let the cares of your world go. Go into a state of non-action and allow yourself to be free of the shackles of your goals, your lists, your desires. Because right now, nothing is as important as rest, detachment, and neutrality. So the overly busy mind can block you from inner wisdom if you don't step back. Take a seat and rest. Be willing to let dreams surface and ideas flow through you, absent any force or conscious direction. Okay, as you observe without engaging right now. So step back, take a rest. Don't push yourself so hard this week. This is all about you letting go of the stressful action, the stressful energy that is around you, perhaps things that you've been dealing with opposing energy or people. Coming in with your second energy card, you have been given the Hummingbird Spirit. So I love the Hummingbird Spirit, and it's all about levitating and staying in one position here, because that's what the hummingbird has the ability to do. And I think you're becoming the person that you really truly know you are, have been, and wish to experience and have. Focus that energy. You know, look at the flower here. This beautiful card. And what you desire is being provided. It's being offered to you. Just as this hummingbird is here and the flower is there. Wherever this hummingbird goes, it can always find what it needs. So you have no need to go about in search of something better, for all that you require and desire is before you. You will know this because you will still feel your connection. You will become a connection with what it is you're looking for. You don't need to look for it. It's here. Everything is at your fingertips, my beautiful Cancers. Don't go looking. I think you need to take time to step back. Stop searching for something here. Stop striving for something here so hard. And you'll be amazed how when you stop and you take this time to pause, you'll notice it. You'll be able to focus on it stronger. Coming in with your next energy card, you got the card Rescue. Okay, so you know what? You're always safe and secure and free to be yourself, but always know that asking for help sometimes isn't easy for many successful people. However, that's what you need to do now and expand your life. Okay, don't be afraid. You'll find yourself troubled and you can expect help with whatever issue is at hand right now. Whatever struggles, challenges, and stress you're dealing with and anxiety, feel free to discuss it with those that are close to you. Let it out. Let them know how you feel, okay? You need to only ask, and assistance is going to come your way. You're going to have support. People are in your end of the ring. The most important support you can expect is, of course, from Spirit. So get into a right relationship with Spirit, and you'll see that many conditions line up as if by magic to provide you with what all the help is needed, and it will be coming into you. Ask, and you're going to receive. There's no need to fear. Safety is within reach. So whether it's asking for help with people around you that you know and the resources that are there for you to reach out to, but also knowing that you're never alone, that Spirit always has our back, that Spirit is always here. And when we finally lean into it and we ask them to guide us, support us, and protect us, guess what? It happens. So let's see what we have here for our tarot messages, Spirit. What does Cancer need to see, know, and expect for this week of August the 1st to the 7th? Can't believe I'm saying that our summer is just going by so quickly. Okay, let's see what we have here. In your first row, coming in behind you, you have the beautiful Two of Cups. And with that, you have the Page of Swords. And with that, you have the Seven of Pentacles. In the center position here, possible energy around you now, and how you feel, you have the Nine of Swords. You have the Three of Wands, and you have the Hierophant. Coming in next towards you, possible future energy, the Leap of Faith, the Fool card. You've got the 10 of Wands, and you've got the 5 of Swords. On the bottom of your deck, you have that beautiful card, the 10 of Cups. So that I'm really happy to see as your outcome card, but we will be pulling the card below that as well. So let's see what we have here. Coming in first with the 2 of Cups, yes, you have support. You have the love and support and compassion of someone around you coming in. You may sometimes differ, you may sometimes lock horns, and you may sometimes, have a bit of push-pull energy and a struggle of wills here. But at the end of the day, the two of you still love each other and connect. This could be someone around you on a soulmate level or someone on a passionate and romantic level. I do think that you will have the support of someone. This is never ending. This to me is an everlasting situation here. The 2 of Cups is duality. The 2 of Cups is building the power of being in the company of someone else, someone who supports you. And I had said this here with the rescue card. There's definitely going to be support here for you. Someone is around you that is in your end of the ring, and they will side with you at all times. So the 2 of Cups could be you meeting somebody new, or just being in a beautiful relationship here with someone who is going to support you throughout a situation. This is you sharing a situation with somebody, a close relationship, a fond friendship that could be with some of you growing fonder and deepening here to something more intimate. But it's about love and respect and mutual understanding that's developing between the two of you. A relationship could also be healing. You could be with this, you could be healing issues with a friendship and with a committed relationship, and it will continue to be committed. If there's any difficulties with other people around you, if you've had issues and you've had opposing energy where there's been some challenges with other people, know that there will be a positive resolution and the conflicts are going to end. And I think you're going to see initiated will be some forgiveness coming in. But it's a beautiful card. Okay, coming in next with that is a Page of Swords. Hearing about news here. Hearing about something coming in here. New information. It could be challenging, but it could be the truth as well that you need to hear, and it may cause a slight delay, but it's a challenge that you're ready to step up to. There could be an agreement or a contract that's being required and initiated. Maybe you're going to set up boundaries verbally. Maybe you're not actually going to be signing something, but for others you could be signing an agreement. There could have been some issue here where there was some criticism, and sometimes we have to initiate or take some constructive criticism. Something might surface through gossip this week as well. But I think you're working through these issues. I do think that there's going to be the truth brought forward here. Somebody comes forward here and blurts out something here, and they don't have the maturity or the finesse to actually be articulate and to convey that information in a mature manner. Don't attack the messenger. Just take the message, because they really don't I think they don't really realize how deep they're getting by what they're saying here. And there again, a lot of this is hearsay, but I do think some of you are going to be confronted by somebody here who brings in some nasty information or gossip to you. The 7 of Pentacles is you working on your goals here, putting out a proposal, putting out ideas, letting somebody know where they stand. Definitely planting your seeds for an idea to get conveyed to somebody so they understand. It could be anxiety that is coming in because of this situation too, and you're waiting for something to come in. But I do think that perseverance is important right now. I think you're reaching a milestone, and there's changes that are happening around you. Consider a new approach, okay? I wouldn't worry about it. For others, you may have put out a resume, a proposal, an idea. Maybe you put out something in a posting at work to apply for a different position, and you're waiting to hear how they received it and how they're going to react to it. This is unnecessary worry. You've done everything right. I wouldn't sit around and wait and worry about a situation, whether it's something that you've said or done, or someone you're waiting to hear a reaction from something. You've got in the center position the 9 of Swords. Worry, worry, worry. Yes, you have to let this worry go, my beautiful Cancers, because it's eating away at you, and it's not a good situation for you to be in. This is about taking your troubles to bed and not getting your rest, and, sleepless nights and racing thoughts and expecting the worst, and, often can bring on worry and stress-related illness. So if you haven't been feeling yourself, or you've been under the weather, or you've been dealing with that, know that you need to maintain a positive thinking aspect right now, and don't allow yourself to get obsessive or up into negative thoughts right now. Let go of all of that feeling. Let go of any regret or any waste, because it's wasted emotion, okay? Turn your attention to the amazing possibilities for your future and leave that past behind, okay? Let it go. You've got a chance here to celebrate something, and watch for your ship to come in. Those dreams that you've been working on, those goals that you've been working on, that passion, whatever it is that you've been wanting to see come to fruition, you're standing there on the shoreline waiting for your ship to come in. And guess what? You need to commend yourself. You need to tell yourself that what you've done has been a great accomplishment, and that you are a good person, and that the actions that you've taken have been very good as well. So commend yourself. This is about patience, waiting for that ship to come in. I think that you're dealing with people this week, and you're managing people, but know that you're thriving. You're sticking to your business. You're sticking to what's good for you, and you're going to thrive. For others, this could be self-employment that you're sticking to business and thriving for. But I do think that some of you might be seeking wise counsel, wanting to talk to somebody about a situation to confirm and reaffirm what you're doing is correct and good. And I think you're going to find that. Taking on an important job right now. Some of you maybe, because she's looking out across the water, she may be thinking about going on a business trip. Some of you may be planning a business trip as well. But you need to commend yourself. This is a card of commending yourself, of congratulating yourself. Now we have the Hierophant coming in. And the Hierophant is all about the blessing and the message from the divine. So some of you may be getting together and collaborating, with mentors and experts that you want to seek out their wise counsel from. You're in search for a meaning here coming into you, the meaning of life for you, and have faith that, in a group of people, you're going to grow and expand. This is about schools and spiritual institutions as well, and doing things in a structural way. But I think you're going to be working with groups. That's what's going to enrich you right now. And it's time for you to expand your circle of friends or join a group. Maybe you've been isolating yourself too much, and it's time for you to expand that friendship circle, okay? Maybe you're going to want to enroll in a school or become part of a spiritual organization. It's also an optimal time to make new friends with supportive new people who have the same integrity and strong moral compass that you do. It's also time to question and review any rules and restrictions or limited beliefs that you've been placed around you in the current situation you're dealing with, or by other people. Are you being judged right now? And make sure that they're fair and you're fair and everybody's fair in this situation that you're involved in, because this can lift any previous blocks to manifesting your goals. So let go of that. I think some of you are dealing with situations this week where you feel that you're going to have to deal with, with some judgment here this week. Coming in next, you've got the Fool. Take that leap of faith. Go after your dreams. Don't be afraid. The universe says there's changes coming into your life, and you've had to make those moves towards it. And now more than ever, you feel that there's something that you need to do different. There's something that you need to go in a new direction and apply to your life right now. And the universe says you've got it. You've got all the resources here to take that leap. Don't be afraid. Jump off that cliff. It's going to be a soft landing. As long as you've crossed your T's and dotted your I's and checked that parachute, you're free to go. So this is about being prepared, not making a leap of faith without being prepared, knowing that you're going to have a safe landing. So you could be preparing for something, for a new job, for a new move, for a new relationship, for a new life in general. Don't be afraid. Go for what you want. Just make sure you do the work before you jump. You've got the Ten of Wands, and this says you've worked hard, you pushed yourself. You felt at times that you couldn't go on. You felt as though you were pushing dead weight uphill. Maybe you felt as though you were doing all the work in a relationship. Maybe it was a one-sided friendship. Whatever the case is, you now have let go of the burden. You realize you're not the beast of burden anymore. You're not going to take on the struggles and the drama of other people. It's theirs to own, not yours. I do think that you worked very hard. Some of you may have been physically moving things that were very heavy. Others, you could have felt as though you were doing that. Maybe your job was pushing you to a deadline. Push, push, push to get ahead. And you did it. You climbed that pinnacle. You got to the top and, the summit. But It was such a difficult struggle for you to go. It's behind you now. You're able now to get up and go forward in a brand new direction. I think this is going to be a much easier part of your journey now to traverse. Things had to come out. Things had to happen. Things, this situation of struggle was meant to be. All of it now has taught you a lesson that now the air is clear and you can move forward in a better, newer direction. Coming in next, you have the Five of Swords. Yes, this is the card of struggle. This is the card of opposing energy. This is the card of going into battle mode. And sometimes we have to weigh the risks. Is it worth going into battle mode? Because when we do, there are risks and there will be consequences at the end of the day. It's almost like you're shaking your head and you're saying, why did it have to come to this? Why couldn't we have been amicable? Why couldn't we have discussed this? Why did it have to end this way? So someone will be left out in the cold over this situation, but you will strive and you will thrive. You will come out victorious at the end of the day, but it won't be fun or easy for you to go through. Your outcome card is the beautiful Ten of Cups, and that is the happy ever after card. So all in all, the struggles that you're going through, the conversations that you're dealing with, the anxiety and the stress is going to be gone. I think there will be harmony restored again in the family circle. The children will be at peace, and so will you with your partner. And I do think that there's going to be a really good new renewal now here coming into you, a new beautiful beginning here of happiness. The Queen of Pentacles also with this talks about planting your seeds. Mother Earth, she has a green thumb. What she puts her hands to, she can turn to gold and she can grow things. She has that ability. Remember to share yourself and enjoy yourself and the time you have with other people. You have so much to give, whether to family, friends, or those less fortunate. Handle any challenges this week with understanding and warmth, but also with confidence and resourcefulness. So I do think that there may be some discussions, some dealings, some situations that will be surrounded about family members this week. Or possible you might be doing things with nature or with animals. My guides are telling me the word earthing and the word grounding. I think some of you might be getting out into nature. Take your shoes off. We're all made of energy, and there are many healing elements with Mother Earth. Put your foot on the ground and start to ground yourself again. Focus on where your direction is and what you truly want and who you want to portray yourself as, your true self. Beautiful. Well, let's clarify some of these, my beautiful Cancers. Let's see what we have here, Spirit. What do they need to see, know, or expect for this week, please? Coming in for my beautiful Cancers. Spirit, what do they need to see, know, or expect? Okay, coming in with the Two of Cups, the Page of Swords, and the Seven of Pentacles. You have that Five of Pentacles coins. So you may be feeling at times in the beginning of the week or this week that you feel as though you're alone. You feel as though you've been abandoned. You feel as though you were let down and disappointed in a situation. And you're feeling that lack and loss and despair. But know that the resources are there for you. As I had said earlier, there are resources here for you to go after. Don't be afraid. Spirit's got your back. Okay, try not to focus on what you don't have, okay? Don't create that mentality of lack. What isn't there right now will come to you. Help is close by, but your pessimism is preventing you from recognizing it. It's time to reassess your thoughts, the words you use, your beliefs about money. Stop complaining and accept any assistance that's coming your way. So we all get up in our head, right? We get up in our headspace and we do that stinking thinking where we think things aren't going to work out or things seem to be that way. But don't focus on the uncertainty. Don't focus on the unsuccessful. Don't focus on the negativity. Think about all the resources that you have. Something here was said, something here had happened. But you've got support here. You've got support from those who truly know you have integrity and they stand by you. So know that you have the support to move forward here. And I have had to stop this video so many times to cough and clear my throat. Something here with the throat chakra with you, Cancer. Some of you are holding back. Some of you are saying things that maybe you regret. But I think a lot of it is stepping out now and speaking your truth is so important. So don't be afraid to do that. Coming in next with your Nine of Swords, your Three of Wands, and your Hierophant, you got the Eight of Wands. So this is, fast action, being busy, wearing a lot of hats. They just said to me, you're going to be picking up the slack. for something that happened and trying to make amends for something that really wasn't yours to deal with. And that's what my guides are telling me and Spirit's telling me for those that need to hear this message. But this is fast moving action. Get ready to get busy. Get ready to be hearing a lot of information. There's going to be a lot of action that's going to happen, a lot of words spoken. I think there's a lot of information and a lot of events happening as well. You're going to hear about a lot of contacts coming in. For others, this is the Wands of Cupid. There may be somebody new coming in for some of you, or renewal of love. Coming in next with the Fool, the Ten of Wands, and the Eight of Swords, you've got the Devil. Yeah, I think you're walking away from something. I think you realize something was not a good situation in your life, and I think you're letting go of that toxic energy, doing things that are right for you now, making healthy decisions about your life, your health, and emotion and spiritually. I do believe now that you're going to be going forward. This is a card of addictive behavior, and and letting go of addictive behavior, or those around you that have toxic energy that are poisoning your environment around you. So I think you're moving on. You had a struggle here. You had to deal with the situation. You come out ahead, but definitely you're going to find that things are going to get better for you. You've got a happy future here. You've got all the resources here to make it happen. Well, my beautiful Cancers, this is your reading for this week, and I wish you a great remainder to today and a beautiful, optimistic week here to look forward to. Always know I send you lots of love and many blessings, and I'll see you soon.